What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back with some facts about Sweden. This one caught my eye because it said that you didn't hear in your life. So we finna check out some facts that I have never heard about Sweden in my life. But we finna, hey, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Send me more video recommendations, guys. I promise I'm gonna be doing more videos daily, probably like 5 to 6 videos. So y'all make sure y'all send those requests in. Also, I have a Google form if y'all like to send it there so I can check it out, because I've been looking at my form and I've been missing a lot of videos. But we finna check this out. Y'all hit that subscribe button, send those recommendations down. But without further ado, let's check it out.
Sweden is one of the most amazing countries on the planet. This is not only because it's blessed with natural wonders like the Northern Lights and the Midnight Sun, nor due to its distinct Scandinavian culture. What truly sets this country apart is how forward-thinking it is, a whole nation motivated by a desire to improve the world through pure ingenuity, alongside a culture rooted in sustainability. Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll tell you some of the most interesting facts about Sweden that you might not have known. Number 1. Waste is imported into Sweden from Norway.
Okay, I knew
The
that.
Swedish have a strong desire to recycle. Only 1% of garbage is disposed of in landfills, with 50% of it being recycled or composted and 49% being burned for electricity. This may seem to be good news, but it has resulted in one major issue. There isn't enough garbage to keep the incinerators going. As a result, Sweden has devised an innovative solution. They import waste from Norway and the United Kingdom to keep the power on. Plus, an added incentive, these nations pay Sweden.
I do think that's good that, other countries, other places are willing to give them ways to be able to do that.
Kingdom
That's a
to
good
keep
thing.
the power on. Plus, an added incentive, these nations pay Sweden to remove their garbage. Number 2, forests encompass more than half of Sweden. It's right, you read that correctly. According to Sveaskog, Sweden is wooded to the tune of 57% of the country. That equates to 23 million hectares, which is about the size of the United Kingdom.
Wow.
Private individuals own half of the land, while private corporations possess 1/4 of it. However, the state through Sveaskog AB is the largest single owner. Tree plantations are also part of the wooded area. Number 3, a hotel built out of ice.
Not the ice hotel.
The renowned ice hotel is located in the town of Jukkasjärvi, Sweden. Every year, 2 tons.
Alright, y'all gotta let me know how many of these things are there, because it looked like I seen like 2 or 3 different ones, like in different videos. Like they look totally different, at least like by the outside and some a little in the inside.
This hotel is located in the town of Jukkasjärvi, Sweden. Every year, 2-ton slab of ice from the neighboring Torn River are used to construct the hotel. Starting from the ground up, the hotel opens up as soon as the Arctic's cold season comes.
I got the chills just looking
Builders
at
and
it.
artists collaborate to construct a hotel that's one of a kind each time. And if you ever believe that health and safety rules go too far, think of the ice hotel's proprietors. Despite being completely built of frozen water, the massive igloo must have fire alarms installed.
That's
Number
crazy.
4, Donald Duck
Not
is a
Donald.
legendary fan base. In most parts of the globe, Mickey Mouse is the most popular Disney figure. Donald Duck, on the other hand, is much more popular in Sweden. Some attribute this to Donald's damaged nature being more
the classic
relatable to
Donald Duck
Europeans
show right
than
there.
Mickey's flawless virtuousness. Whatever the case may be, Donald is the most popular Disney character in Sweden. Since 1959, the country has gathered at 3 p.m. on Christmas Eve to see Kalle Anka and his Vänner Onsker Gudjul.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch Donald Duck more than Mickey Mouse, because I feel like Mickey Mouse show used to be more for like the little kid type. Donald Duck, hey, you know what I'm saying? Goofy. I used to watch those main too. I never really watched a lot of Mickey
Christmas
Mouse.
Eve to see Kalle Anka and his Vänner Onsker Gudjul. For the non-Swedes among you, Donald Duck and his buddies wish you a Merry Christmas. Donald is so popular that the government had to modify the legislation in 2006 to make it illegal to vote for non-existent politicians because protesters would often put in Donald Duck.
Did this thing just say
Number
2006?
5, Coca-Cola is outsold by a Swedish beverage. Coca-Cola is a surprise brand that, at least during the Christmas season, takes a backseat in Sweden. While many countries enjoy traditional holiday beverages such as eggnog or mulled wine, Chalmust, a carbonated beverage or soda, is Sweden's favorite.
Oh, I remember
Chalmust
this.
is a fermented malt beverage similar to root beer that's alcohol-free. In December, it outsold Coke and, in fact, every other soft drink brand combined, with 45 million liters consumed.
Okay, I remember hearing about that. I remember seeing that in another video. But that's pretty huge because Coke is like almost, I believe, number one, because everybody drinks Coke except me. I don't drink too much Coke, but it's like one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying? So to put that in the back seat, that's major. If he would have said Dr. Pepper or something, I would have been like, okay, yeah, but Coca-Cola?
In fact, every other soft drink brand combined, with 45 million liters consumed. Chalmers then went missing for a few months before reappearing as posthumous at Easter, the same drink in a new bottle. In December, 75% of must is consumed, with the remaining 25% consumed whenever Easter occurs. Outside of these hours, getting a drink is almost difficult.
What is that?
Number 6, there was a pirate king in Sweden.
Not the pirate
The
king.
political history of Scandinavia, particularly the intrigues of the Kalmar Union period, may be an interesting reading, but one king stands out as being odder than the others. On the death of his granddaughter Margaret I, Eric of Pomerania became Eric VIII of Sweden. Eric wasn't the finest king in the world. He inherited a war that Margaret had been winning and has proceeded to lose it catastrophically, losing vast portions of his kingdom in the process. He also managed to irritate the nobility of Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, which is seldom a smart strategy, according to experts.
He got them
He
flags
escaped to
back
Gotland and took over Vosborg Castle as a form of royal strike when the Danish aristocracy refused to endorse his choice of successor. Things become even worse when, after being truly overthrown, he embarked on a lucrative career as a pirate on the Baltic Sea, exacting vengeance on the Hanseatic merchants who had caused so much difficulty during his reign. He then returned to high society as Duke of Pomerania after 10 years of piracy. Number 7.
Wow.
Yes, there's such thing as Fika. Everyone
Fika,
enjoys taking
Fika.
time off work when they
Ooh.
can, but in
Alright, that looked good. I don't know. That looked like a cinnamon roll, but I could be wrong. I think I might have me a Fika today.
such
to
thing
be
as
honest.
Fika.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everyone enjoys taking time off work when they can, but in Sweden, it's ingrained in the culture. The tradition is known as Fika,
necessary.
and it's a recognized twice daily
That
break
look
during which
good.
employees enjoy coffee, cake, and conversation. But don't we all take a break now and then? Fika is a social and even necessary activity, despite the fact that many work breaks in the Western world are simply theoretical. So much so that in most workplaces, refusing to participate is considered impolite. Perhaps that's why Swedish workers are the happiest in the world. Number 8,
Definitely.
6 hours workdays.
That's
6-hour
major too,
workday
right here.
isn't widespread in Sweden. Indeed, several organizations have recently been experimenting with a shorter workday, based on recent research suggesting that people in knowledge sectors are only productive for roughly 6 hours, implying that corporations can do the same amount of work.
And see, 6 hours plus like 2 Fikas a day, I'll be happy too. I'll be very, very happy.
Productive for roughly 6 hours, implying that corporations can do the same amount of work in 6 hours as they can in 8. Nonetheless, the fact that Sweden is the place where corporations have begun to experiment with a shorter weekday is unsurprising. The country has a long history of strong workers' rights laws, and unions are still powerful today. Employees' rights have also resulted in a robust unemployment safety net, which includes decent job loss benefits, assistance in finding a new job,
Okay.
and strong leave and vacation rules which safeguard workers from the whims of today's labor market. Despite recent budget cutbacks, Swedish employees continue to benefit from some of the highest benefits in the world. Number 9.
Nice.
The Swedes are the investors of nicotine gum. Sweden
think I
deserves
heard
credit
about that.
if you or someone you know has ever quit smoking with nicotine gum. Nicorette was the first product created by
Dang.
Leo AB in Helsingborg.
Heard of
It was
Nicorette.
based on the fact that while on duty, smoking Swedish submariners switched from tobacco to chewing tobacco or snus to get their nicotine fix. Nicorette wasn't the first time nicotine was placed in chewing gum, but it was the first time a polymer was developed to manage the
Dang.
flow of nicotine into the bloodstream, allowing for a continuous release and gradual withdrawal, which helped millions of people stop smoking for good. Number 10,
Okay, I
solar
used to see
system
that.
scaling. Sweden may not come to mind when you think of space travel, but it does lead the world in one important astronomical area. It houses the world's biggest scale model of the solar system. The model, which emanates from stock,
I think that's cool. I think that would be something worth seeing, worth to visit, go down there to visit
is
and
the
see.
world's biggest scale model of the solar system.
About space.
The model, which emanates from Stockholm's Ericsson Dome, the world's tallest hemispherical structure, reaches Kiruna, 950 kilometers distant,
Dang.
where the notion of termination shock, with the end of the solar system, is indicated. Each structure is designated with a model or statue, and the scale is 1:20 million. Mercury is just 3 kilometers from the center, whereas Earth is 7.6
Wow.
kilometers away. Neptune is 229 kilometers away, and Pluto is 300 kilometers away. Number 11. One of Sweden's most important exports is music. While ABBA is a household name, few people are familiar with other Swedish bands. Nonetheless, Sweden's music business is massive, to the point that music is one of the country's largest exports.
And I seen the Eurovision video. I actually did another artist, but the video got blocked, so hopefully it gets to play. But I mess with the Sweden music scene. I like it because after watching that video, definitely has some great talent
Sweden's
come
music
across.
business is massive, to the point that music is one of the country's largest exports. Artists like Avicii, Swedish House Mafia, and Icona have increased the prominence of Swedish music in recent years, but songwriters, musicians, and producers are all key parts of the Swedish music business. If you've listened to Top 40 in the past year, there's a good chance you've heard a song with a Swedish link. Some have stated that the language has a rhythmic aspect that lends itself to musical aptitude, while others point to Sweden's system of state-run music institutions for youngsters that helps develop their abilities for a young age. Number 12, Land of Brands. Given that Sweden has a strong social welfare state and a strong interest in environmental regulations,
invented
it
everything.
shouldn't come as a surprise that Sweden is often at the forefront of technology, green or otherwise. The Seabelt was designed by Volvo, a Swedish
That's a nice
automotive firm,
Volvo.
and has saved countless lives through the years. Sweden is home to Ericsson, a telecommunications behemoth, and more recently, inventions like the
Oh,
invisible
what?
bicycle helmet have put the country on the map
Wait
for
a
creativity.
minute, I ain't never seen that.
More recently, inventions like the invisible bicycle helmet have put the country on the map
helmet.
for creativity. Fashion and music are often mentioned.
Invisible bicycle helmet. I ain't never seen
Helmet
that.
have put the country on the map
Wow.
for creativity. Fashion and music are often mentioned as two of Sweden's most inventive
Okay, I'm guessing
businesses.
that's the Swedish
What's
rap
more
scene
startling
right
is
there.
that Sweden has the most patents than any nation on the planet. Electrolux, Ericsson, H&M, IKEA, Saab, Scania, and Volvo are just a few of the world's most well-known Swedish brands. Number 13, the midnight sun. During the summer months, the midnight sun is a natural phenomenon. It implies that even at midnight, you might see the sun. For a few days, the experience of the midnight sun in Sweden may be fantastic. Even still, for those who reside in the Arctic Circle and see it every year, it might be aggravating. Black curtains are a common choice among Swedes. Don't forget to pack a sleeping mask if you want to obtain a good night's sleep.
Dang,
You
that's
can
crazy.
sleep when you go back home if you want to fully appreciate the unique natural phenomena of the midnight sun. With the final fact, we've reached the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we can't wait to have you back. Do drop this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and push the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our channel.
I think that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That was new to me. The little invisible bicycle helmet thing. That's different. They need something for an invisible knee pad or something. Cause I feel like more kids scrape their knees on them things versus anything. But definitely enjoy that. Most of those facts I did hear in my life recently, but it was maybe two or three that I've never heard before. So I think that was cool. It's always still interesting checking out these videos because it's always at least like one or two things different that I haven't heard. So I think that's always good. But guys, that's all I have for this video. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations. Also, I'm doing a part 3 of the Sweden candy. This time I'm going to be doing it with my wife. So I think that's going to be different. Her first time trying Swedish candy. So I think that's... I told her, I even told my mom, like my mom was like, oh, I'm going to have to try it. Because I've been bragging about the candy and the snacks. Like, they're good. They're real good. So y'all be expecting that. But that's all I have. Hit that subscribe button. And y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. Hey, dog.